I don't know how, and I don't know why. But when I woke up, this clip just popped up in my head, and I wanted to react to it. So once again, it just goes to show, like, feminists are not bringing their best. I'm pretty sure a lot of people remember this remember this little fiasco that happened some time ago, like a long time ago. But we're gonna see how we're gonna do a reaction to it, and let me know what y'all think here.
There it was. There I was thinking it was just me that had a problem, but it turns out.
Okay, I don't know why my frame rate is going down like it is, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we gonna react to this. Let's go ahead, watch this about how air conditioning is sexist. Come on.
There it was. There I was thinking it was just me that had a problem, but it turns out it's the air conditioning that's sexist.
I know.
Okay, yeah. So this was a real life actual argument. Yeah, this was a real life actual argument right here, people. Is the air conditioning sexist? That was an actual argument right here. Is air conditioning sexist? And this is why some of us say feminists are not bringing their best here. I know this clip is really old. It's like probably 9 years old, 8 years old. But yeah, this is one of the reasons why a lot of us say like feminists are not bringing their best here. But we're gonna go ahead and get right. We're gonna go ahead and get back into this thing right here.
So many women in our office have the exact same problem. We just sit there absolutely freezing at our desks trying to type. You can probably tell I've got a cold right now, which I blame all on the AC.
Okay, so she has a cold, right? And she said because the air conditioning is sexist, now she has a cold. I don't know. It can't be because you're a lot more smaller. It can't be your immune system is not that strong like a lot of other people. Can't be that. No. It can't be that. It's because the air conditioning is sexist towards women. So is my air conditioning sexist to me when it gets hot, even when the AC is on, because there's no Freon in there? Or, the AC just breaks? Is it sexist towards men when I don't get no cold air in here and I be sweating at night and I gotta use my fans? Is it sexist to me?
And so it's just so actually quite nice to see this research. It's just such a relief to know that there's actually proof that this is happening, that women, do feel the cold.
Okay, so let's see what it says. Researchers claim standard office temperature of 22 Celsius is too low for most women. Has got to be one of the most stupidest arguments I've ever seen. Like, for real. It's got to be one of the most stupidest. I don't know why I can't talk early this morning. This is one of the most stupidest arguments I've ever seen. Once again, I don't know what's going on with my freaking frame rate, but we're going to go on with this.
Cold more than men, and that the AC in offices is normally regulated more for a male's temperature than a woman's.
And it's an explanation for these constant battles you'll see in offices right across the country between the sexes for control of that office thermostat.
Once again, this is one of the most stupidest arguments I've ever seen. They're fighting over AC control. Literally, any office out there, they keep their air conditioning, for what I know, at 75 degrees Fahrenheit. A mid temperature for everybody. Apparently, to some people, it's too cold. Like, bro, you for real right now? Are you for real?
Yeah, exactly. And I think, one of the biggest problems is that often in offices, it is men.
And once again, everybody apologize for my frame rate. I don't know what's going on with OBS. Let's keep on going with this.
Who control temperatures. That's just something I've found anecdotally. And because majority of the men in offices seem to be absolutely fine with the temperatures, women kind of just sit there on the corner feeling absolutely frozen. And,
if you that cold at 72 or 75 degrees Fahrenheit, bring a jacket or a scarf. I mean, what else is there to say about this? It's not air conditioning. Isn't the air conditioner isn't an inanimate object? It has no sex. Again, this is one of the most stupidest arguments I've ever seen that a feminist has said.
Often, like, actually nothing's being done to help them. And, you know, it might sound like a bit of a silly, light-hearted issue, but actually it's really uncomfortable being freezing at your desk every day. Take it from me.
No.
Yeah, like I said, bring a jacket, bring a scarf. Or, in my opinion, you're just weak. You're just looking for something to argue about.
I know I experience the same, because what I've often found is you go in on a really hot summer's day, you're wearing summer clothes, you go into an office and it's absolutely freezing. I think even for some men it must be too cold. I don't understand why air conditioning is often so cold. So what you have to do is then take a jumper in with you and put that jumper on in order to be able to function.
Yeah, honestly, I think so many women listening now are going to just be nodding their heads thinking, yes, that is exactly my reality. You know, we just...
No, it's probably most likely just you. It's most likely just you. Like, for real. You saying a inanimate object, a machine, is sexist. I guarantee you, like, that temperature that they put in that office building was probably 72 or 75 degrees Fahrenheit. But apparently to this chick, it's too cold, and she ended up catching the cold because of it. Now they're supposed to be fighting over the air conditioning, and I'm guessing a lot of people. This is why this video got freaking ratioed to hell.
Joke at work that we actually can't dress fashionably anymore for summer because you actually just can't go in sandals. You can't go in a summer dress because you're going to have to put on the...
And here's the thing, y'all arguing about the air conditioning in the summertime. Of course, it's going to be a lot more colder in the office building, because when it's like freaking 100 degrees outside, people don't like working in intense heat. Like I said, this is a stupid argument. So you want the office to be 100 degrees when the outside is also 100 degrees? So this actually debunks your argument right there. It's actually going to make your work environment even more uncomfortable for both men and women, because you say, oh, because it's hot outside and they got the air conditioning on inside, that means it's sexism. It sounds to me like this woman wants to work in a freaking uncomfortable hot environment and not a comfortable cold one.
The jumper or the emergency cardigan. So, yeah, it is quite frustrating, especially when you then go out on your lunch break or your commute home and you're absolutely boiling outside. And I think there is a bit of a problem when it's warmer outside than it is inside your office.
This just destroys your entire argument right here. This just destroys your entire argument right here. It's hot. It's summertime. It's hot outside. You go out, grab you some lunch. It's like, yeah, like she said, it's boiling outside. But when she goes back inside, it's a lot more cooler. There's nothing sexist about that. People just want to work in a much more cooler environment. This is one of the most dumbest. She literally just debunked her entire argument right here. And I don't know if people caught this when this thing first aired, but she literally just debunked her entire argument right here.
So what's the solution then? Because we can't have men overheating in the offices, can we?
No, I think we just need a bit more flexibility. You know, I think it is just essentially common sense. So if, you know, an office is noticing that a number of women are complaining about the cold, they need to be more flexible. You know, they need to actually kind of lower it and not just say, oh, the men are fine. You know, now there is actually proof that this is actually an issue.
So you want to lower the temperature and make it a lot more colder?
I think they need to kind of take women's considerations into account. And you know what? Maybe there can be more flexibility with men not having to wear suits in some offices, and they can come in T-shirts or whatever they need to be the right temperature.
Okay, so you're taking professionalism out of the equation. So yeah, once again, I don't know how this freaking clip popped up in my head for some reason, but yeah, I wanted to do this little quick video real quick about how air conditioning is sexist to us women. Once again, this is the most stupidest argument I've ever seen. Women have less less muscle mass. Women are deemed to be a lot more skinnier than men. Men have more muscle than women. But she not take any of that into consideration and just say, oh, the ethnicity is sexist. Guys, once again, this is why feminists are not bringing their best. They're not. And with this video, you can see why it got completely ratio. So everybody was talking like, what the hell is this shit talking about? What is she talking about? Yes, okay, so what's it say? 14K likes, thumbs up, 266,000 thumbs down. Oh God, what's it say? My parents used to say video games would rot my brain. Watching wrestling would rot my brain. Reading comics would rot my brain. I wish I had this to show them. This woman, when she's praying, and says "Amen" and not "a woman." Men are always fine with temperature. We just don't complain about nonsense. If we are cold, we wear long sleeves or jackets. If we are hot, we adjust the best we can. Exactly. But you have some crazy, delusional, crazy ass feminists out here be like, oh, ethnicity is sexist, an inanimate object is sexist. No, you're just a lot more smaller than men. You have less muscle mass. You have less dense. So, solution: bring a jacket or wear a scarf. If you're that cold in a freaking office, and it's freaking 100 degrees outside, or 90 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Why would you want the inside to be just as uncomfortable? Makes no sense. But guys, once again, apologize for my frame rate going all over the place. I got to fix that somehow. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments below. If you guys like the video, like and subscribe, share the video, hit the notification bell. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.